What's up, everybody? Music City Driver, otherwise known as Chris here. I am live because, as you can see from the little screen cap, I'm a little angry. It seems that the Uber app is down again. Again. It's ridiculous. Oh my God. I don't know if anybody has, well, it's telling me to rotate my device. Never mind. I put it on portrait mode to start with, so I guess that's what I'm stuck with for now. Interestingly enough, I really got to do something about this beard. It's looking kind of bad. Anyway, so interestingly enough, I downloaded Maestro, and I was going to give it a try again. I haven't tried Maestro in quite a while. I kind of was disappointed with it for a while there, and I just, as a result, I went ahead and uninstalled it and canceled everything. So I thought tonight I might give it a whirl again and just see what it did. They have Postmates on there as well now, which before I don't think they had that when I used it, or if they did, I wasn't doing Postmates, one of the two, I can't remember. But now, and I have to admit, at first I thought it was Maestro that was messing things up. Because I downloaded Maestro, I installed it, all that stuff, had my username ready to go, everything was good to go, and then I hit Maestro and hit drive, and it tells me make sure that your vehicle, make sure that Uber can go online, and both of your all your apps can go online, basically is what it asked me to do. So I ended up force stopping everything, force stopping Maestro, force stopping Uber and Lyft, and then it still happened. So I was like, what the hell? So I uninstalled Maestro because I figured it might be interfering or something, and then I opened Uber back up, force stopped everything again, opened Uber back up, and it's asking me to select my vehicle, but it won't do anything else, and it says Uber network can't be reached or something. So I guess Uber is down right now, which is just fucking great. Excuse my language, but I was looking forward to getting some rides tonight because there's a huge concert in town in Nashville tonight. Bob Seger concert is tonight. I'm sure there's some other stuff going on tonight because it is Friday night. I know the airport has been surging off and on all day today, which means there's probably a lot of people coming into town. Either they're coming home from a business trip possibly, or they're coming into town for things like the Bob Seger concert tonight, the Willie Nelson tribute concert, which is going to be freaking huge at the Bridgestone tomorrow night. And then I think also Chris Jansen and some other folks are playing at the Ryman tomorrow night. So there's a lot of events going on in town. There may be bachelorette parties coming back in full force. I don't know. They've been trickling in over the last few weeks, I've noticed. I usually can tell when they're here because I get a lot of the rides because I do XL. So a lot of times they'll order XLs. Sometimes they'll order Uber X's, and then they get surprised later probably when they find out that I was an XL and I upcharged them. Anyway, that's what happens if you try to be cheap and take an X and try to cram 5 to 6 people in a car. That's what happens. If you happen to get somebody who drives an SUV, you're going to get charged those XL rates. I'm sorry, I don't drive this thing around for cheap, for nothing. So I use more gas, more expensive tires, etc., etc. So those things have to be considered when you're talking about an XL driver versus an X driver, because the costs and expenses for an XL vehicle are substantially higher than for an X vehicle. So I'm definitely not going to give you a free, I'll give you an X ride for 5 people getting in. It's just not going to happen. I can fit 6 people. The passengers know up front that 1 to 4 for X and 5 to 6 for XL. So, I mean, it's right on the screen when they order it. They know what they're doing. They're trying to get a cheaper ride and not pay as much. But in the end, if you're like me, and you drive an XL and you pick up 5 people, I'm definitely going to be adjusting that to an XL rate because it is an XL ride basically at that point. So I know there's a lot of X drivers out there that cram 5 to 6 people in there. I know Aaron on rideshare, your personal driver, was talking about that earlier in his live stream, and that if it's a 4.0 surge, he's definitely going to be taking 5 people in an X vehicle, and I can kind of understand that, but the problem with that is that it reinforces in the passengers' heads that they can just do that all the time. And then they start thinking it's normal for 5 people to be able to fit into an X, and that's what they start doing all the time. And then XL drivers get shafted, and honestly, X drivers are getting shafted too, because you're not getting paid any extra for that ride unless they give you a fat tip like they promise they're going to do, and 90% of the time they don't. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here, see if Uber is back up now, because it was not up a second ago. So I hope you guys are having a good, lucrative night if Uber's up for you, and if Lyft is working. I haven't gotten a Lyft request either, but that doesn't mean anything. So with that, peace out, guys. If you're driving,